Welcome to the Kaw Valley State Bank postgame show. I'm your host, Jack Denebeim, and I'm here with Cardinals volleyball players Madison, Karten, and Addy, Hemphill after the team's sweep of Louisburg tonight. And guys, what are your thoughts on tonight's sweep?
It felt really good just to be at home and get the sweep, and we played a really great game tonight.
Yeah, exactly what Madison said. It was great for our first home game, and it's just a really big improvement from last year.
This was your guys' first home match. How did it feel to get back in front of the home crowd?
Honestly, as a senior, it felt great. First home game, last home game personally. I think it was just a good experience having everyone being out there to support us.
Yeah, I totally agree with Madison. It was great to have such a big crowd show up tonight, and our supporters just really helped us push through that game for sure.
With it being homecoming week, did that add a little extra to this game, or was it kind of just another night for you guys?
I think it really did add to the crowd and their involvement in the game. With it being homecoming week, everyone wants to be involved, everyone wants to be out at the game, so it really helped.
Yeah, the school spirit is just like really there, have it being homecoming week, and everyone just really wants to support the Lady Cards, and I know this week everyone else will support all the other teams as well.
You guys started out really strong tonight in the first set. It was close to start, but then you guys scored 8 straight points by my count. What was kind of behind that scoring run there?
It was really Addy and her serving. She really served aggressively out there, and she just did amazing, putting a little bit of spin on the ball, and they just didn't have a solid platform to pass it.
I would say it was a team effort, even though I was serving during that time. It takes a whole team to win the point, not just one person. So I would say everyone staying aggressive and being smart with the ball really helped us get through those 8 points.
Well, even though you say it was a team effort, I'm going to ask you about your serving. It was really good all night anyway. But, yeah, just talk to me about why was your serving so successful tonight?
Tonight I was just being really smart with my plays. Coach was giving me really good spots, and I was really taking advantage of them. And I was really trying to move around the players on the court. And I think that's really what helped us gain all those points.
The second set there was a little closer for you guys. What kind of changed after that first set, and what happened in the second set to make it so close?
It really was just like our serve receive and like our communication. Once we'll get down and serve receive, and we just really need to focus in and get a ball up to Ellie to finish that ball out.
Yeah, I would have to agree with Madison. We just kind of maybe settled in a little bit, got a little bit too comfortable, but then we realized that we needed to bring up the energy a little bit more, and then we brought out the set. So.
You guys ended up winning that set. So did that help carry some momentum into the third set?
Yeah, absolutely. It really helped. Ending the second set with momentum really helped bring the momentum into the third set, and just we kept building on that momentum throughout the set.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
There you go. And then finally, you guys ran away with the third set there. What was behind that strong finish?
Really just Coach keeping us, giving us good energy, and everyone in the crowd giving us good energy. We really just had that momentum, and we just kept building off of it, and we just wanted to better the ball each time.
I think it was self-discipline, really realizing that we needed to take advantage of every single ball that set, and we couldn't get comfortable. We needed to stay aggressive and stay smart, and that's how it was going to turn out for us.
Madison, you had some big points there to kind of finish it off. How'd you feel making those points and kind of ending the night?
It felt really great, honestly. Coming off the bench, I was like, I am ready to finish this ball, put a ball down, I'm ready to swing, and it just felt really great coming out there, finishing with big blocks and a big swing to end of the night.
You guys are on the road against Baldwin and Bayshore, I believe, on Thursday. Any thoughts ahead of that matchup?
The Baldwin and Bayshore matchup, we really just need to have big energy, stay focused, stay disciplined, and really just go out there and play the volleyball we know we can play.
Yeah, I agree. We just have to stay aggressive, keep the energy up. Even though we won't have our home crowd, we still have each other to lean on, and I think we can come out with the wins.
Great. That's all the questions I got for you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the Kaw Valley State Bank postgame show. Kaw Valley State Bank, Eudora's community bank since 1899. I'm Jack Denebeim reporting for the Eudora Times. Welcome back to the Kaw Valley State Bank postgame show. I'm your host, Jack Denebeim, and I'm here with Cardinals volleyball head coach Brooke Hopper after the team's sweep over Louisburg tonight. And, Coach, it was your first home meet tonight. How did it feel to get in front of the home crowd?
Man, I have goosebumps just with you even saying that. We have been so excited to have a home game. You know, there's just something really special about being able to play in front of your home crowd. And just having that energy and being familiar with the court, and welcoming another team into your gym. And it's always a great night when it ends in a sweep.
With it being homecoming week, did that add a little extra for the team tonight, or was it kind of just another night?
Yeah, no, it's been a great week so far. This is my and my family's first homecoming here, so it's been really exciting for us to see all of the festivities that are going on within the community. And the girls have been really excited. You know, that's been a lot of the chatter at practice is, you know, Coach, can we dress up before we get to the game? We want to do homecoming spirit week, you know, those kinds of things. And so I think it does build some extra energy. So getting to have a home game against a league team this week was pretty good for us.
You guys played a solid Louisburg team tonight and got the sweep. What are your thoughts on tonight's matchup?
You know, I thought we struggled a little bit in our serve receive. We weren't giving too great of passes to our setter, so that's obviously something we work on every day in practice, and it can kind of be hit and miss in games, unfortunately. But it is a big priority of ours, and so getting back to the drawing board and making sure that we are, you know, passing with a calm platform and staying down and waiting on our passes will be a major focus for the rest of the week. Outside of that, I think we did pretty well. You know, I had some people put down some balls that typically tend to be a little less aggressive. We saw lots of swinging arms tonight, and I think even just using smarter options. And that's something that we've been talking about. We've had some issues in some of the past games on converting on those points when we do have good passes and a great set. And so really working on what is the smart option, what's the aggressive option, instead of just going and swinging at a big block.
And how can you make those adjustments in practice and fix these issues?
Oh, there's lots of different ways. You know, really putting limitations around some of the drills that we do. You know, there's several things that we can do to work on seeing the court better and, you know, seeing where that ball is coming from, but also having an eye on the block at the same time. You know, really having our libero speak up and say what's happening with the block. Our setter is seeing what's happening with the block. So really working on that vision on the other side of the court is really helpful in those cases.
You guys got off to a strong start tonight in the first set there. By my count, you guys had 8 straight points to finish it off. What was kind of behind that scoring run?
Serving. I think tonight was a great serving night for all 3 of our teams. You know, I think serving was the momentum for us tonight. We did have some big hills and some big blocks, but for the most part, our tough serving is what carried our momentum tonight across all 3 levels.
In the second set there, it was much closer, but you guys held on and finished it off. Why was that important to hold that one on and carry that momentum into the third set?
Yeah, that's really where we started getting shaky in our serve receive. I am a big fan of kind of just not overcoaching and letting the girls figure it out sometimes. If you ask my husband, he says I don't call enough timeouts, but I really like to make the girls dig deep and get past that mental block. And I saw that tonight. Cameron McCormick, you know, she passed a couple of balls that were not great or not even close to good, but she was able to reset her mind just in that same rotation and really give a great ball that I believe ended in a kill. So just things like that, really letting them dig deep, but not letting it spiral too far out of control. You know, we talk a lot about, okay, I made a mistake here. What's the next ball? Envisioning what that next ball looks like, but also knowing that you have the tools and the ability to pass the next ball. So it really is a mental game when it comes to passing a ball and serve receive. So we're gonna stick to it.
Yeah. Finally, there in the third set, you guys kind of ran away with it there. What was behind the strong finish tonight?
I think the girls just realized at a certain point that was like, okay, we're doing this. You know, this is it. Let's put this ball game away. Let's make sure that our passes are better every time. You know, I didn't call a timeout in the second set, probably proving my husband correct. The third set. But whenever Louisburg did, that's what we were talking about, was how do we make our serve receive better. And they put their heads down and they did the work. They did push and make that serve receive better, and that was allowing us to really speed up our offense and finish some balls.
You guys played Baldwin and I believe Bayshore Lidwood on the road on Thursday. Do you have any thoughts ahead of that matchup?
Yeah, you know, Baldwin is always going to be a tough matchup for us. That's our rival. We did beat them at the Baldwin tournament, but at this point, that doesn't mean anything. They're coming for revenge. We know that. We know the rivalry. We know that in the past they've won. They've been on the winning side of that, and so it's not anything that we can take lightly. It's definitely something that we have to go prepare for, rest up for, make sure our recovery is well coming off of tonight, and making sure that we're focused for sure.
Great. That's all the questions I got for you, Coach. Thank you. This is the Kaw Valley State Bank postgame show. Kaw Valley State Bank, Eudora's community bank since 1899. I'm Jack Denebeim reporting for the Eudora Times.